Hi, this is GunNut226 here today. I'm looking at the Kahr CW-9. I'm not doing a review of this today, but it will be coming up soon. I just wanted to cover a little bit of disassembly of this most excellent firearm. It's similar, reminiscent, I guess, maybe of a 1911 style takedown. So it's a little bit more difficult than, say, a SIG is. Or maybe my XD, or one of the other ones that are easy to take down. So here we go. First off, let's get a safety check. Magazine's empty. Nothing in the chamber. See in there? Check it out. Nothing there. Okay, so the first thing you have to do here is, I don't know if is it gonna focus for me. You can see a mark here on the slide and a mark here on the frame. The lighting's kind of not the best, but I think there you can see it. You can see the two marks. You got to line those up. So first thing we do here, line those two marks up, and then on this side there's a little knob sticking out, so you got to remove this slide stop / takedown pin. It's an all-in-one for this guy. Now sometimes it can be a little difficult, like it's being difficult now. Of course, when I record the video, it's being difficult for me. So just take something and tap it out a little bit. You can see it's a little bit further out from the frame, so it's easier to get out. So pull back a little bit. Pin comes out. Not terribly difficult, but it does take a little bit of work. So now the slide won't come off unless you pull the trigger. So this is one of the negatives about this kind of design. Pretty much all striker fireds are that way. All the striker fired designs. So safe direction, trigger, keep the trigger pulled in, and the slide comes right off, more or less. You can see some of the internals here. I'm going to be getting into a review of this in a little bit. You can see there are some really small steel rails in the back, but there's none up front, so that's kind of a hit. But it does save weight, so it's one of the points I'll be getting to in the review. Anyway, here's the disassembly. There's a lot of pressure on that spring, so you want to be careful. Here is the one of the things that I kind of like is this guide rod. It's pretty much all metal, which is kind of nice. I know a lot of the other manufacturers went with plastic guide rods either to save weight or whatever, but I kind of like stainless steel guide rod a lot better. So pretty much same disassembly. You can see here's the locking lug for the barrel, and disassembly is pretty straightforward. I don't see much reason to take it down more than this. You could disassemble the firing pin and stuff area if you really want to do a thorough cleaning. This hasn't been cleaned since the last time at the range, so it's a little dirty. Here's one thing that I really like. If I can get this camera to focus, giving me trouble recently. If you can see that it's just polished extremely nicely. It comes with the polished feed ramp. So this is a really great feature. I don't see any problems with it feeding, and I haven't seen any problems at the range in that aspect. But I'll cover that in my review. This is just a disassembly video, so I'm going to reassemble it now. Should make for a pretty short video. So there's a lot of pressure on this spring, so you can do one of two things. You just gotta be careful. Let's compress it the normal way. Just take a little bit of doing. Make sure it's seated really well into that area where the seating of the spring's supposed to go, right there. Make sure that's seated in there really well. So here's one of the tricks. So right when it's back in this position, you want to take the slide stop, reassembly pin, stop, whatever, takedown pin, whatever you want to call it, and put it back in to a certain point. Now you want to be careful at this point. You don't want to go up here. You don't want to have it tilted up here and push it in. You're just going to jack up the frame or jack up the slide, and then you'll have a little bit of a mar. So my strategy is to keep it tilted down, push it all the way in until it doesn't go anymore, and just slightly put it up. And then we have to realign the two marks between the slide and the frame, and slides right in, not a problem. Slides out a couple times, safe direction, still fires. So that's pretty much it. That's all I have. It's just a simple disassembly, reassembly video. And maybe I'll do a cleaning video later, and maybe a more detailed strip at some point, and reviews coming. So anyway, I just wanted to get this out there and tell you that this is it's a pretty nice gun overall. I'll do a review of it here in a little bit. But anyway, thanks for watching.